what are your thoughts on the dismissive nature of some of Leon's comments about you as not being a #1 contender when your resume certainly suggests otherwise?
I think it's a joke because he was in the same spot where I'm at. He was the guy that was coming up, and we seen him post quotes, or people post quotes of where he was calling out Colby, and Colby's like, who's this guy? This guy's not a nobody. This guy's a nobody. And they were giving him the same type of treatment. And who did they give him to build him up? They gave him a Nate Diaz with a huge name to try to build him up, to make it make sense of why they would give him a title shot, because his only wins were coming off of RDA, Cerrone. All these guys are 55ers. Even when they post this on ESPN, where they posted notable wins for him, it's RDA, Donald Cerrone, and Nate Diaz. Like, how is that your notable wins if you're a welterweight champion when all those guys are lightweights? That's what's funny about it. And then when people go back to that fight, nobody's going to rewatch it, but they're just going to listen to the narrative. It was a 10-9 round. It wasn't a 10-8 round. And it was 4 rounds left in that fight. And like you said, it was taking the fight on 2 weeks' notice, first main event. There's a million stuff that come with a main event, media, cameras, all this other dumb stuff. And then before that fight, it was fighting Diego Lima, who I took like 50 calf kicks or something stupid like that. So 90% of the camp and working for Leon was making sure that I'm able to walk and move the way I want to move.
Very rarely do I, as the guy that's surrounded all the time, go, wow, this is different. Because RC, picture this. When Usman every time walks to the center and he does this, and he kind of does that, and Leon Edwards the whole time was kind of pointing at him like headshot bang, right? Like, that was sick, bro. That was one of the sickest moments in UFC title fight history, because you could see the intensity of the dudes in that moment. Kamaru also told me, he goes, they will cheer for Birmingham, England, not Leon Edwards, because Leon's not that popular. He was wrong. Leon Edwards was the king on that night, bro. He was the king of England. It was amazing.
Oh, Colby, this. But then you want to go back behind the stage and cheerlead for a racist. So he associates with racism and Belal Muhammad. And, you know, John Anik, dude, I don't want your kids to grow up without a dad. Just realize you live in Boca. I live in Miami, motherfucker. You're not too far from me. So you better shut your mouth. You poke the bear, now you get the bear comes after you.
How was the shoulder? Because you talked about how much pain you were in, and he seemed to be targeting it. How did it feel in the fight and now after the fight?
Only in the fight I felt it when I swing backhand at the end of second round, right? Like I swinged it and I missed it. That's when I feel bad. Everything was fine. Everything was fine. I didn't feel like early rounds or anything. In the third round, I only after that knee when it was wrestling exchanges, I felt my knee went left and right, and I heard very sharp pains there, and I knew I had to hold him strong, and I knew he broke mentally, and that's why he gave me this position to choke, because to get that knee back, he put all the energy. He didn't breathe probably for that time, you know.
Right.
That's the only chance he had.
Oh, he's trying to hit you, right? Not gonna happen, though. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen because I'm the best at this. I'm the best. I'm the best, baby. Tell him I'm the best. 2, respira. Foi! 2, é a última. 2, 3, fica parado. 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. Deu. Aqui é o ataque, hein? Bora. Movimentação. Próxima movimentação. Bora, Breno. Bora, Breno. Aí. Movimento. Ground.
Já tá bom, tá olhando o telefone, já tá bom, ó.
Colby, they called me many times. You accept the fight here, you accept the fight there, and I said yes. I had a conversation with Sean Shelby when Alex Pereira won the fight. I told him like, let me fight with that guy in Brazil. He says, come on, let's go, brother. And then after he said, no, brother, we'll fight Colby. I said, okay, yeah, we'll go with Colby. So but it never happens. Now when Dana White says Khamzat moving up with the weight, then Colby start talking a lot about me. So
that dog face, you know, he talks all this, dude. He said all these things about me in the media. Yeah, of course they're gonna say things in the media. They don't say things in my face or in the octagon. He's been saying, I want to fight for the title 1-7. I want to fight Colby, this and that. Dude, the guy quit to the common cold. The guy quit on a weight cut when he had the best professionals that the UFC PI can offer. Millions of dollars put into this guy in marketing, and he had the easiest fight in the division, the soy boy Nate Diaz, and he still couldn't make weight. He missed weight by 9 pounds, and he's laughing it off like this is a joke. He's a joke. The guy sucks at fighting. He's unprofessional, and I don't want to ever hear that guy's name again. You guys hype him up to be this great giant. The guy couldn't hold my jockstrap.
But when we sent him contract and the UFC wants to make that much, and he was like quiet and he didn't talk about nothing. I was disappearing. You know? Now he coming back, and when I move up, and he start talking about me.
So you think the only reason why he's speaking about you now is because you aren't in the 170?
Because he knows, yeah. That's why I'm gonna go up. I can go down for 170 as well, no problem. But I'll pay a lot, or just give me the belt,
right?
A title fight, or the pay money. Bro.
No, that's funny. You know, I was never offered a shot. You know, he's lying through his teeth, dude. I was ready to fight him. I accepted the UFC. They called and approached me. I said, absolutely, yes, right away. Let's do this. I'm going to end his hype. He's got no cardio. It's easy fight for me. I told that to...
When you look into it,
you gotta look into it.
Look into it. When you look into it, hey, think about this. Think about how crazy first discovered.
I want a meme that says, "When you look into ...
When you look into the timeline, it wasn't just like,
you lie. You're a fucking liar.